والخاتم لما سبق نازل الحق بالحق والهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدره ومدار عظيم إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما صلى الله تعالى عليه وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين آمين.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Heavenly Father, we thank you for being able to be awake once again to see this new day. Breathe on us as we go forth. Guide and protect us. Give us this day our daily bread and forgive us our sins. Help us to start this new day with a new attitude and plenty of gratitude. Let us not whine over things that we have no control over. Use us to do your will. Bless us that we may be able to bless others. We pray for our loved ones and families. May your peace, love, and joy be with them, and their needs be met. There is no problem, circumstances, or situation greater than you. We want to glorify you, and glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Morning, Madam Witness. Welcome back. Madam Witness, for continuation of your testimony before this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters, I want to remind you that you are still on the oath before I hand you over to Madam Chair for us to proceed. Thank you, Madam Chair. Over to you.
Good morning, Honorable Mayor. You're welcome back. Council, we may proceed.
Good morning to the Honorable Commissioners, Honorable Secretary, everyone present. Last, the issue regarding the sale, the transfer by way of lease to MK stores.
Last week, lu ñu nekkoon waxtaan fii mooy affaire yi transfert bi nga xam ne def ngeen ko si turi liste bi mooy si turi koo xam ne kooku la ñoo waa MK Stores.
Which also involved Sharbel El Haj.
Li nga xam ne boo ko Sharbel El Haj nekk na koo xam ne moom tamit bokk na si biir.
Now, we inform you that the finance involved is $2 million between the area council and MK Stores on paper.
Na soo seetee loo xam ne feeñ na si kayit bi wala moo nekk si kayit bi di nga xam ne loolu ngeen d'accord jéggi place bi mooy dem na ba $2 million.
But Mr. Sharbel and Mr. Nandu for MK Stores.
Waaye diggante Sharbel ak Mr. Nandu ki nga xam ne ñoo nekk MK Stores.
Agreed and accepted the fact that more than $14 million was paid.
ñoom yëpp dal nañ di nangu wala dañ dal di nangu ne dëgg la luñ fa fay wala def li nga xam ne xaalis bi nga xam ne fay nañ ko foofu loolu dem na loo xam ne dem na ba ëpp $14 million.
And so this is why we are asking the question.
Lii moo tax ñu ngi laa laajte.
Now, so the Mr. Nandu for MK Stores.
Ko xam ne mooy Nandu to MK Stores.
Disclosed to us that there were about $20 million they were paid.
Moom lu waxoon fii dafa dal di feeñal ne moom lu mu fay yëpp dem na ba $20 million
was
boobu la fay.
And this was paid to Sharbel.
Te lii daf ko fayoon si Sharbel.
Now, when Mr. Nandu
jamono bi nga xam ne Nandu si boppam
was to be transferred from the land at the National Assembly to Bond Road.
Bi nga xam ne dañ ko bugga wala dañ ko toxaloon jógee ko paaka bi nga xam ne moo nekk National Assembly ñu daal di ko yóbbu bu nekk Bond Road.
He was asked to pay an extra $5 million.
Foofa tamit mu ne ñu daal di ko laajte pour mu fayaat yokkalu dem ba $1 million.
Were you aware of this?
Lii mooy laajte bi ndax yow sa bopp yëg nga woon lii.
Hello. Please check the microphone, Dauda. The witness is struggling with the microphone.
Well, lead counsel, Jerry.
Lead counsel, thank you.
Fogna last time we lajon gama.
I think last time you asked me about.
And limala wahon rek mom la buga repeatat.
But what I told you is just what I want to repeat.
Sharbel Banjul City Council moko jox land.
Sharbel was given a land by Banjul City Council.
A lease land.
It was a lease land.
Mu fay $2 million.
And he paid $2 million.
Sharbel lum dugalante ak Nandu.
But what Sharbel have gone through with Nandu.
How much dara tay, how much dara elect?
I don't know that deal. And today I don't know that deal tomorrow.
5 million bima wax tamit ne deglu nako mu ne 5 million dañ ko wax ne mu fay extra 5 million.
And the extra 5 million that you said, I had it.
Lolu musuma ko dega.
And I have never heard of that.
Sharbel ne fayna Nandu ne fayna Sharbel 14 million or 12 million whatever.
Whether Nandu said he have paid Sharbel 14 million, 12 million or whatever.
Lolu si suma CEO la ko dege mangi Nigeria mu yone mu audio.
I only heard that from my CDO while I was in Nigeria, and he sent an audio to me.
Te foog naa audio bobu CEO si bopam jox na len ko.
And I thought that audio itself, the CEO have given it to you.
Te foog naa lima ko tontu tamit war na ko joxe.
And I think my response to he need to or he have given it.
Te lima ko wax moy ne
Please.
musuma ko yek musuma ko dega man ko dora dega.
My response to him was that I have never been aware of that, and this is my first time to hear it.
Moom mu ne investigator si ñoko ko wax.
And he told me that he was informed by the investigators.
Now,
Dega
have you please proceed?
dega na Nandu moom si bopam.
I had Nandu himself
Mu ne saa yu joxe Sharbel xaalis.
that anytime he gave money to Sharbel,
I was to ask you that.
Mu ne saa yu joxe Sharbel xaalis.
I was going to ask you that.
nena loolu la bëggoon a laajte sax.
So please, just to make it quick,
Nena pour ñu gàttal mbir mi mu gaaw.
well, unless I forgot about something that is of importance. I'll be asking you these questions. So unless I say that that's all for this issue. And you want to clarify something on that issue? You can always ask the chairperson that I want to clarify something. And if it is granted, you can just explain. Now, Mr. Nandu for MK Stores said that whenever he gives money to Sharbel, he will always inform. Is that true?
I do hear him, Nandu, when he was saying here that anytime he gives money to Sarbel, he will let me know or inform me.
Yes.
I have never know any time he have given money to Sarbel. I don't know any deal he have with Sarbel. He have never ever called me to say give money to Sarbel.
Suma telephone bi benn number la am 721 blah blah blah.
I have my telephone. I have only one number, that's African 72 and so on.
721 and so on.
721 and so on.
Te maa ngi abil suma boppa pour ne ñu dem laajte ñu def forensic ñu seet ndax Nandu mus na ma jox call.
And the reason why I'm saying that, yes, we can go and find out to see whether this man have ever called me to explain me about that he have given money to someone. And then please, I want to repeat this. That I have no idea between Sarbel and Nandu, anything going in between them.
Nandu ci bopam musut ma explain ne mo Sarbel am nañ anything lu dox sen digante affaire xaliss.
Nandu himself have never ever explained me that he himself and Sarbel have a money or monies, they have money deal money deals between them.
Musuma wax Nandu ne ko mu yokka 5 million.
And he have never told me that Nandu said, oh, they told him that to pay extra 5 million.
Te Nandu musuta jox Sarbel xaliss. And
Nandu have never, there's no time ever when Nandu gave money to Sarbel and called me to inform.
Now, the issue here is,
if
you haven't given or spoken to Mr. Nandu of MK Stores, why would he say that you had spoken to him about this issue? Why will he say that?
For that, he is the best person to answer.
But it's because you have had communications with him, that's why. Or you have never spoken to Mr. Nandu on phone?
Lead counsel, fogna man ligena honorable la def mané.
Counsel, I think what is honorable, the honorable thing is what I have done.
Nandu dafa tok fi mu ne sa yu joxe Sarbel xaliss af ma dey call.
I said that Nandu seated here and said that whenever he gave monies to Sarbel, he used to call me and inform me that he have given monies to Sarbel.
Time bi mo jox Sarbel xaliss mo xam check la ko jox mo xam dañ sign.
Anytime he give monies to Sarbel, he knows whether it was by check or they signed.
Your part. My question is,
evidences dina fi nekk.
The evidences should be there.
Man tam mané suma telephone bi mu fi nañ ko dem seet.
And I say that my telephone is with me here. Let us go and check.
No, my question is, have you ever spoken to Mr. Nandu on telephone?
Then I like to be more than musna am ne wax nga Nandu si telephone.
Okay, Nandu is a businessman bu nekk biir Banjul.
Yes, Nandu is a businessman.
Time COVID bi ñun call nañ Nandu pour Nandu jàppale ñu.
The COVID time, we call Nandu for assistance.
Why will you call Nandu?
Then I don't call Nandu.
Niñ call every businesses pour ñu jàppale ñu during the COVID.
During the COVID, we call every businesses for assistance.
Not we. I am just interested in you talking to Mr. Nandu.
Nena du yen wa yow sa bopa la mo wax pour yow sa bopa.
The mayor talking to Mr. Nandu.
Nena mayor
Go ahead.
I'm not my time frame. Dang man, that Mr. Waha Mr. Nand or
Yes.
No, you don't have ask me about the time frame. You only ask me whether I have ever spoken to.
Yes.
Then during the COVID, you don't reach out to every businesses in Banjul.
During the COVID, we used to reach out to every businesses in Banjul.
And I am 100% sure they reach out to Nanduta.
And I am 100% sure that we have reached to Nandu too.
But here, for now, we are talking about a particular time frame.
But here, I think we are very specific on a particular time frame. As he said, anytime he gives money to Sarbel, he used to call me.
Money. I
said, I have availed myself. I'm here. I don't run. I'm in town. Let us just go and try to investigate to see.
Madam Mayor, we will of course look into that. There are some investigations we do openly here. And there are some that you have met our investigation team. Maybe we will not tell you openly what we are doing here. Behind the scenes. So we will just ask you questions here. And the investigation is still going on. Nando said he will inform you. And so we will find out as well. But the evidence is there. What I am asking you is, and which you have answered during the COVID, I am saying whether you in person, the person of Madam Lowe, whether you directly spoke to Nando on telephone. Is the answer yes? Wow.
Wow, yes.
Why will you why will you be talking to Mr. Nando for what?
Because Nando is a businessman who operates in my jurisdiction.
Nando is a businessman who is operating in my jurisdiction.
So Munna Nando.
Yes, I can be able to talk to Nando.
Munna ma call the complaint of waste management.
He can be able to call me and complain about the waste management.
Munna ma call the land bini.
He can be able to call me and ask me about this land.
What I can tell you, 101%.
What I can tell you, 101%.
Time being Nando muge deal at Sarbel.
The time that Nando was dealing with Sarbel.
Don't them get this Nando call me.
You cannot go and see any time Nando called me.
The time you talk to Nando, is it through your private line or through the official line?
Then a jamano bingamne wanga mom. Then and that's up some mobile private line be wala office line.
This is my telephone.
My telephone.
But you also have an office line.
Then I do office line.
Sing land phone be they work.
Our lines, office lines are not working.
Okay, since when?
Then I repeat, right?
The land phone is not working.
The land phone is not working.
Okay. Now, Mr. Nando through his lawyer Ida D. Drame and associates. Mr. Nando through his lawyer Ida D. Drame and associates.
And Nando the father business lawyer Bikunya Ida Drame and associates
wrote a letter to the address of the chief executive officer.
Then I knew you that been the letter chief executive.
Already exhibit. It is dated the 29th of September 2022.
And I knew go in the 29th of September 2022. Then I very evidence.
I will show you.
Then I won't the flock way once.
It is the letter with the heading MK Stores Limited, address to chief executive officer with reference number 3019/N/13/FKJ. Please have a look at this document.
Then I don't like to
in that letter, you will see, just look at the second page, you will see a figure.
Then I said, figure.
That Nando is claiming 35. Please look at it, 35 million. You confirm that there's a 35 million that's claim?
Then I just got more like see Halis them not be January junior giro. January million giro.
You have seen this?
Yes.
Now, Nando, through the letter, is saying
then I Nando letter be mom card on before me.
That he is seeking a refund of his total investment in the amount of $35 million.
Nena mom lu moy laajte mooy xaalis bi nga xam ne moom dugal na ko si mbiri business bi ba pare léegi lu mooy laajte mooy pour ngeen delloo ko xaalis boobu waaye léegi njëg bu mooy laajte mooy fanweeri million ak juróom 35 million.
And this includes the purchase price.
Nena lii bokk na loo xam ne xaalis bi nga xam ne njëg bi nga xam ne boobu la jëndee paaka bi.
And other costs.
Loo xam ne dépense yeneen dépense yi nga xam ne bokk na si.
Now, were you aware of this letter?
Nena ndaa mbiri letter bi wala letter bi si boppam mbaa yëg nga mbiram.
musuma gis letter.
I have never seen a letter.
musuma yëg affaire letter bi.
I have never been aware of a letter.
Tey laa door a gis letter bi ak suma bët.
Today is my first day I put my eye on this letter.
musuma dégg sa ku ko ŋaan.
I have never even heard anybody who talk about it.
Now, mu ngi fi.
Bachili is here.
Now,
Bachili lañ binda.
I think it was wrote to Bachili.
wax ko mu wax diggante ma yàlla ndax letter bi man mus naa ko gis mus naa ko dégg si suma noppa sax.
And if he is to tell you the truth, whether I have ever seen this letter or I even heard of this letter.
Te suma ko gisoon tam.
And even if I have seen it.
With all honesty.
Dinaa
wax naa nu mu dem deal ak Sarpel.
I will tell Nandu to go and make his own deal with Sarpel.
Now, this letter, when written to the area council,
then a letter council. Letter bi nga xam ne bind nañu ko si city council.
The city council.
Why city council
should have responded to this because it is an amount of money they are claiming is way above what is stated in the lease document.
Nee na loolu dafa war pour ñoo rek ngeen war a taxaw ngeen tontu loolu parce que xaalis bi nga xam ne dañ ko lim fii nekk na xaalis boo xam ne dafa bëri dafa ëpp xaalis bi nga xam ne boobu lañ dugal si lease wala moo nekk si lease.
Correct.
Nee na dëgg.
Legal council. Letter bi kan lañ ko address.
This letter was the address to whom?
To the mouthpiece of the area council, the chief executive officer.
Nee na ko fa si mouthpiece bi of area council mooy chief executive officer.
So CEO bi dafa nga ne dafa reply to the letter.
So the CEO said he had to reply to this?
The CEO did not reply to this letter.
Then the CEO returned to reply.
So what was your question, please?
No, can I hear you very well? What was your
Is it not proper that the letter should really raise concerns because what is in the assignment or the lease document will state that the property was allocated for $2 million, but then now the person is claiming $35 million.
So ko seete xanaa nekkut loo xam ne dafa jar pour ngeen def seen gëstu parce que kii kari mu wax fii ak loo xam ne dafa dox ne na dafa xala wutee parce que moom mu ngeen laajte fanweeri million ak juróom te soo seetee business bi bu mu dooree jaayante bi diggante yéen ak moom dafa dem ba $2 million kon da nga gis ne moom lu mooy laajte dafa war pour yéen tamit ngeen def gëstu pour xam.
I don't know how lan la ko CEO bi reply.
I don't know what response did CEO do.
The CEO did not respond. That's my issue.
Nena moom lu mooy wax mooy CEO bi tontu.
Is it not the correct thing to, for instance, if someone is claiming more than you owe them, should you not say no, that's not correct, we don't owe you $35 million?
Nena moom dafa foog ne loolu moo war parce que léegi nit soo ko amelee waaye su ñëwee lu mooy wax loolu dafa ëpp li nga xam ne loolu nga ko amelee nena dafa mel ni da nga wax ko da nga ko war a wéy nga ne ko déet ma ngi la amel waaye du njëg bi nga xam ne boobu nga wax.
Do you understand?
Nena foofu leer na.
How lan mooy woon xalaati CEO bi at the time bu jotee letter bi.
I don't know what was he thinking at the time he got the letter.
Waaye su fekkoon ne man involved na ma.
But hadn't I was involved.
How lan la suñ lawyer bi doon advice.
I don't know what the lawyer would advise.
Waaye man suma xel bu gàtta.
But for my own, my own thinking.
Dinaa doon wax CEO ne na ko wax ne ko mu dem deal ak Sarpel because ñu deal ñoom moom.
I would have informed CEO for him to go and tell him that let him go and make his own deal.
So why legally?
For this one.
It's coming from a legal person.
As far as it's coming from a legal person.
Man, I'm a legal mind.
I don't have.
I'm not a legal mind.
I'm not a legal mind.
So dinañ ko doon jox suñu lawyer bi so suñu lawyer bi lan doon tontu man loolu duma ko mën a.
We should have given it to our lawyer. So whatever he's going to respond, I will not know.
You transferred the property for $2 million.
Nena yen mi ngeen transfer property boobu $2 million.
The person you transferred the property for $2 million says, I paid you $35 million.
Nena waaye ki nga xam ne kooku nga transfer land bi si baka bi si turam moom mu ngi la wax ne daf la jox wala mu ngi laajte ay $35 million.
Yes, it's requesting for $35 million involve the purchase price.
Nena
ak loo xam ne boo ko yëpp si li nga xam ne xaalis bi mu jënd.
This naturally will make you to be concerned.
nee na lii definitely war naa nekk loo xam ne daf la war a nekk foog nga am concern.
Say no.
pour nga waaw déet.
You only gave us 2 million.
déedéet yow kay dang ma jox 2 million.
You can't ask for 35 million.
doo mun a ñëw nga laajte fii 35 million.
Doesn't need a lawyer.
nee na loolu laajtewut yëfi lawyer.
Unless you know that what they are claiming for, they are entitled to.
nee na sax na su fekkee ne xam nga ne dëgg la lu ñu laajte dafa war.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Why li council?
nee na xam nga lu mooy bugg a wax.
Li council foog naa man li nga wax rek laa la wax de man la su doon man la. Man Bathily won ma leta bi dinaa wax naan lu ne ko.
Lead council
ko Sarbel parce que ñun Sarbel 2 million lañu jox.
I think what you are saying is what I'm saying exactly. This letter was given to me.
Now we have the lease agreement for 2021.
nee na léegi lease agreement bi bu 2021.
With the SR number 192/2021/MD.
nee na number bi la moo wane.
Now this was the one that was transferred to MK Stores.
nee na lii bii moo nekk transfer boo xam ne boobu ngeen defar pour transfer yóbbu joxe ko MK Stores.
Now if you look at this transfer to MK Stores,
nee na soo seetee wala soo xoolee si transfer bi nga xam ne boobu ngeen def MK Stores,
you will realize
nee na foofa danga fa yegg ne
that it states that the lessee has applied for land from the lessor for the purpose of constructing a warehouse. That is MK Stores. They applied for land.
foofa da nga gis ne koo xam ne moo apply mooy MK Stores ñoom seen dari pour apply ne pour ñu am paaka wala ñu na jot paaka bi nga xam ne dañ fa bëgg a sampa warehouse.
Did MK Stores apply?
nee na MK Stores ndax dañu sa apply
for land?
Pour paaka.
Li council wax naa la fii ne land bi demee ma ne la Sarbel moo apply for land. Sarbel dañ jox land. Sarbel moo ñu fay 2 million.
I told you that it was Sarbel who applied for land. The land was issued to Sarbel, and it was Sarbel who paid the 2 million.
Yes. So MK Stores did not apply for land.
nee na waaw kon MK Stores ñoom apply ñu affaire land boobu de.
yëguma fu mu apply land.
I am not aware where they applied for land.
Good. The third paragraph states, but by a resolution dated the 30th of April 2019.
nee na moom kaddu am bi mooy ñettal bi si moom lu mu wax mooy.
Of the Emergency General Council meeting.
May I be guided? What was the date?
30th of April 2019.
nee na April bu amee fanweeri fan 2019.
Of the Emergency General Council meeting.
mooy meeting bi nga xam ne dafa nekk meeting boo xam ne dañ fa nekk emergency.
The council approved the said allocation to MK Stores.
nee na council ñu dal di joxe nanguto pour land bi ñu dal di ko jox.
Did the council approve allocation to MK Stores?
MK Stores nee na moom léegi laajte bi mooy ndax council dañ mujjee nanguto wala approve jox ko MK Stores.
li ma xam ne moom la council def mooy ne bi Sarbel waxee ne ñu change ko yóbbu ko ci MK Stores.
What I know, what council did was that when Sarbel requested that for them to change it to MK Stores.
loolu laa yëg waaye MK Stores ne dañ apply for land yëguma loolu.
That is, I'm aware of that. But whether MK Stores applied for the land, I'm not aware.
Now, the council in an emergency meeting of the 30th of April approved the transfer of land to MK Stores.
Then February fancy April 2021 then the council then approve paaka bi dal di ko jox MK Stores.
Well, mënuma remember waaye xam naa ne waxoon nañ ne pour ñu change ko waaye ndax at that council meeting whether man for one or not I cannot remember.
I cannot remember, but it was told that let them change. But at that meeting, I cannot remember exactly whether I was there or not.
The 30th of April 2019 allocation.
February April 2019 allocation bi nga xam ne def ngeen ko.
The subject matter was about Sarbel.
Nee na subject matter bi mooy mbiri Sarbel.
Not Nandu MK Stores.
Nee na mbiri bi du Nandu MK Stores de.
Waaye wax naa la ko li council man dañu joxuñ Nandu land.
What I told you, lead council, that we don't issue a land to Nandu.
Do you see that is the 30th of April 2019 letter?
Gis nga letter bi boobal la mu wax bu ñu ko defaree mooy February April 2021.
Okay.
So 30th April 2019 letter did not talk about MK Stores or Nandu. It talked about Sarbel.
nena so se de letter bi mom mustawa affaire nandu de mom affaire sarbel la ma wax
While the council wax naa la ko man la joxuñ nandu store ñun sarbel lañ jox store nandu.
I told you we don't give any land to Nandu. All the land we gave was to Sarbel.
Yes. Madam Mayor, the issue is that we found inconsistency in the assignment. Concern is that Nando has written to council. For monies we know, it's not paid to council. Based on your evidence. Now, what council is trying to do is to for you to help us understand that there are inconsistencies. Because what the assignment is saying and what the letter for the 30th of April is saying are two different things. So that when we have clarity, we will know where to situate issues. Because we are clear. We are clear that the allocation issue is between Sharbel and BCC. Then the assignment came into play. But the assignment contained inconsistencies. So that is what he wants you to clarify for us. So that is why I just wanted to come in. So that you can understand. Because the way you are answering, it's like he doesn't understand what you are replying. And that is not the case. He understands exactly what you are saying.
Madam Chair.
Yes.
Madam Chair.
Man nekuma ki nga xamne ma de binda.
I'm not the person.
Madam Lowe, we understand that. There are certain things that are not within your purview. We clearly know that. Because you don't, and you have consistently said you are not a legal person. And we very much understand that. And you depended on the advice of the CEO and the technocrats for you to do the right thing. So if there are consistencies, we have to bring it to your attention for you to know that there were some inconsistencies which you may not be aware of. That is the issue.
Very well.
You may proceed.
Madam Chair, the evidence so far is that the mayor is aware. That's why he's aware of the transaction. This evidence is from Mr. Nandi for MK Stores. The witness, of course, has the right to explain, Madam Mayor.
Nena fi mbir bi moy yow understand parce que nandu si bopa wala yeg nga parce que nandu si bopa wax na ko fi ne yow sa bopa yeg nga ko nena legi fi moy yow sa bopa ya wara leral sa bopa.
So Madam Mayor, this letter on the 30th of April 2019.
And a letter we come to January 2019, April 2019.
Is such that it only gives a Sharbel access to the land. In fact, we have already discussed the issue that Sharbel was never allocated the land. Allocation was never complete. In fact, it didn't even start. It did not even start. So there was no transfer to Sharbel. Now, when Sharbel said he wants a plot of land because he has a company that he is talking to in the name of Hisense. You did not just give an order for Sharbel to be given a land, correct? You did not just do that. You wanted to follow the due process. Correct?
Yes.
Yes.
You assign the CEO.
Nena boba nga daldi assign CEO.
Correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Now the matter was taken to council.
Nena mbiri mi ñu daldi ko yobu council.
Correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Why was this important?
Nena lo tali mu am fayda.
Because council the mandate put decide.
Yeah, because the mandate is only council who got the mandate to decide.
Now, when Sherbel's interest, Sherbel could no longer have the land because what he wanted the land for was, the purpose was defeated, even though we know it never existed.
Nena legi Sherbel mu demé be ñaka paaka bi wala amul paaka bi parce que mom si boppa li nga xamné lool moy ene be pour biri paaka bi nena wana ne loolu moy mujjota dox. Dafa doxut nena te mom si bopam sax wala ñun si bopam ñun de dem nañ ba ñu xamné lu moy wax sax amut ben compagnie bu ñëw foofu.
Now, if Nandu or MK stores want a plot of land, should they not follow the same process?
Nena legi Nandu wala MK stores ñom suñu bëggé land bi wala plot of land nena nda dafa war pour ñu topa yoon bi nga xamné bo ben yoon bi la bu war bi.
Correct?
Diga.
Lead counsel.
Lead counsel.
Wax na leen man duma lawyer.
I told you that I'm not a lawyer.
Suñu def yi suñ paré ci council bi we give it to the CEO.
When they are ready from council and it is given to the CEO.
CEO liggéeyam mooy mu dem ak suñ lawyer bi ñu effect whatever resolution bu ñu am.
CEO's task there is to go to our council or our legal personnel to sit and discuss to know exactly what they are.
When you spoke to Sherbel,
on the day bi nga wax ak Sherbel,
you knew the process was it has to end up through the council.
Nena yow sa bopa xam nga ne wala yeg nga ne process bi fokk mu may ci council.
You don't need a lawyer.
Yes.
So now when that issue could no longer materialize,
Nena lolu su demé be gis ne doxatut wala doxatut.
Someone else wants the property.
Nena kenen bugaat paaka bi.
There's already a precedent set. This is the procedure to follow.
Nena yoon bi amna yoon bu tegu bi nga am ne bobu ngeen wara jaar.
Is it not the case?
Well, I cannot remember Fufu that you go back to council or not. I cannot remember.
I cannot remember that whether it has been taken back to council or not.
It was never taken back to council.
Then you go council.
Fine. Well, Japan, you go back to council. So why man luma Japan moine property bi Sherbel moko mom, Sherbel mo ñu fay. Ñun Sherbel lañ amal affaire man nandu musuma diga affaire nandu sax.
All we know is that this plot of land was allocated to Sherbel, not Nandu. We have no other deal.
That correct.
Idea with Nandu.
That cannot be correct. Do you know why? Do you know why that would not make sense? Because we are in 2025. These transactions happened in 2019. And when Sherbel had a problem, you became aware of it, correct? When he had a problem, you eventually became aware of the fact that he was looking forward to be moved. Sorry, MK Stores, Nando. That he was looking forward to be moved from Benton Bridge, from National Assembly to Monroe.
Nandu dem na ben nga ñu yegal ko ne wala dem na ben bu ka ko transfer gene ko national assembly dal di ko yobu.
Correct me if I'm wrong. He came to your office to complain about this allocation.
Yeah, mom ñew na ba sa office pour mu ñew fofu dal di complain allocation.
Correct?
So man luma understand fofu li nga wax ne lolu amut. I don't know what you
I am laying the foundation.
Nena mu ngi lay foundation.
No. Bi nga don start wax da nga ne.
When you started saying, you said that never happened because.
So Lola understand.
That's why I'm trying.
That is where I don't understand.
That's why I'm trying to tell you to lay the foundation for the series of events that will show that there is no way that you would have been surprised about the transfer, how the property came about from Sherbel to Nando. You understand? That's what I'm trying to show you. And if I can give the facts, you can now give your answer.
Why
no, you told the commission that you only know about Sherbel's. Let me just finish my sentence so that you can always reserve the right to reply. Please don't hesitate to even correct what I'm trying to say. Because I'm trying to recollect your evidence. That's what I will say. If any part is wrong, just say, no, I did not say this. And that's it. So what I know that you have said is that you are trying to say that throughout for the longest time you were just aware of Charbel's allocation. You only know about Nandu being part of this land when there was a problem. No, not Hamulo. You only knew about Nandu's involvement in MK stores when there was a problem of allocation. Is that what you said? Please repeat what you said.
I said Nandu. Problem of Charbel, they have a problem.
The problem of Nandu and Charbel.
Being revoke land from Charbel at Bond Road.
When the land was revoked from Charbel at Bond Road.
Siladora Hamne guy amne beef.
That was the time I know there is a beef in between.
Why
there was no land that was removed from Charbel?
Then a Charbel language men land more.
Man Lola.
That is what I
Council Lima Man Lola now.
Charbel paid money to us.
Nandu don't have Charbel Lulu man how moko.
The deal between Nandu and Charbel.
If you had known about it, what would you do? If you had known about it, what will you do?
Then so fekene danga yegon lo lang loro def wala lo wara def.
Lo don def
wala lo lon di def so ko yegon.
Suma yegon comme lan.
You said you do not know about Nandu and Charbel. That Nandu was involved in the land that you allocated.
Excuse me, I think there is a problem here because we need to give room to each other. So
yes,
when you are speaking,
because I need to have the interpretation exactly.
I don't. When you are speaking, she's speaking. So,
yeah, so we will try.
What the interpreter is saying is that you are talking and she's talking. That
you need a gap.
Yes, need a gap for you to be able to interpret.
All right,
thank you, ma.
Now, so, Madam Mayor, please. I believe that Council gives you time to reply, so that the interpreter can interpret.
Thank you,
Mr. Boyda. We'll take it slow.
Very well.
Now, Madam Lowe.
Madam Lowe.
The issue regarding Nandu's involvement, you didn't know earlier, correct?
It was after the allocation. This was Nandu came.
Please try to speak to the microphone.
When he paid monies. And he told that there is no the deal with Hysen cannot work anymore.
MK stores.
That was the time he brought the talk of that of MK stores.
So you had the involvement of Nandu through Charbel.
Then I con you Nandu spoke on me Charbel na
MK store.
Yes, MK stores.
And what did Charbel tell you exactly about MK stores?
Charbel mom la waxon ci MK stores.
Charbel wax rek moy ne dafa change legi lease bi legi to MK store.
What Charbel informed me was that now he will change the lease to the name of Nando's.
That's my question.
Then
if why did you allow that?
Then lutax nga dal di nangu lolu.
Why likas wana la ko man ñun Charbel mom land Charbel lañ ko jox.
What likas
bu ga jox kumo amal partner ñun lolu yoon nek.
I told you that the land, the business, the deal was between ourselves and Charbel, and it was Charbel that we have issued the land to. So whoever is dealing with, we have.
That's why I said that cannot be correct.
You are talking about legal implication. I'm not a legal person.
You are talking legal person. I don't know what our lawyer was doing or what to do.
No. This is nothing to do with legal implications.
This has
nothing to do with the legal implication. You feel free to come with Sasum Silla of council to explain this, to come with Sasum Silla and explain this better. This has nothing to do with legal implication. What I'm trying to say is, you knew the process. The process was it has to be approved by council. This was what was supposed to be done. You went to council about Shabel's issue. Shabel's issue could not go further. Terminate the business. Terminate the business. Cancel the agreement. In fact, there was no agreement. Sherbel is no longer important. Because it's clear now there is no license. There is no job creation. Now Sherbel have to go. We start afresh.
Yes.
As an investor, we work with him or her directly. We take the same procedure. Go back to council. If they approve, we deal with the new investor. Is that not what was supposed to be done?
So dafa des lan lañ d'accord Charbel wax naa ne Charbel bu mu fee foog naa man si suma understanding xaw ma lu bari.
I don't know the law.
The Charbel su fee 2 million ba pare.
But I think after Charbel paying the 2 million,
maybe the contract is binding.
Now the transfer is binding.
No.
So
see,
no.
It's nothing but with contract.
What I think.
Contract is it? Why did Charbel pay 2 million? For what?
Then a lot of Charbel pay 2 million. For us to issue a land to him.
Why was the land supposed to be issued to Charbel? For what?
Then a lot of land we can acquire to Charbel. For land.
Business and he is a credible business person.
And he said he had a business and he's a credible business.
Now that turned out to not be correct.
Then a lot of
Charbel himself came and said, I can no longer secure license.
Then Charbel them his name
I can no longer my relationship with Hisense is no more.
Then
he is the one that failed the agreement.
Then a mom failed agreement.
The reason why you are giving him the land.
Then the sababing
not fulfill it.
Then a mom difficult or go ahead. We don't issue land to Hisense.
For the purpose of employment. You said it yourself. For the purpose of creating jobs for the youths, because there's a company that is coming and you guys, all of you guys were happy about it. The council was happy about it.
Why some more
but I think that is the same purpose MK store because one I'm not being partner MK.
I think it's the same purpose that they are going to deal the same dealings with MK stores because they came and tell us that they have an investment. So
deal with MK stores directly.
Then I deal at MK stores directly.
MK stores
they don't come to me. It was Charbel who came to us.
Then don't deal with Charbel because he is not the appointed agent of MK stores.
Then I can worry I'm deal with Charbel because agent la MK stores.
So you see why the problem is.
Then I just the problem before.
Says Charbel is your agent, the area council agent.
Then Nando Lila and Charbel mo agent area council.
Evidence of the area council is as if Nando Charbel is Nando's agent.
Then area council agent in Nando.
If you had dealt with MK stores directly, they're in the Gambia here, Nando is in the Gambia here. What is stopping you from dealing with MK stores directly?
Then I deal with Nando directly. Well, MK stores MK stores Nando Gambia. Then I approve direct deal at home.
Lead council.
Lead council.
You deal in your MK store because MK store been your application for Outlands.
We are not dealing with MK stores. We are dealing with Charbel because he applied for land and it was given to him and he paid.
Then don't transfer the property to MK stores because you don't deal with them.
Nena kon warut sa wala warlo transfer property bi si to MK stores parce que amulo ben deal ak ñom.
Why ki fay lana mu ne yobu ko dama ko dugal ci turiki.
But the person who paid for the land said he will inside the name of this.
That was the agreement in the first place. See, the issue that is clear here.
Then a limon never agreement is first.
Is that Sherbel?
Then a more Sherbel.
You, the mayor.
Your mayor.
You, the two of you knew fully well that there is no high sense. No evidence of high sense. No due diligence done on a potential company to do investment.
Due diligence proceed company investment.
No interest of doing due diligence.
Interest due diligence.
Because that was not the intention.
Then
Sherbel in turn, once the council said yes, we can allocate land to you, let's now do the agreement. When council now says agrees that we can now go ahead and do the transfer to Sherbel, the property was quickly sold to Nandu. And Nandu knew. He knew that the price was not 2 million. Because he knew when he paid the 2 million, you know what happened? Sherbel went to Nandu and showed Nandu the evidence of payment 2 million. Because that is the money that had to be in the area council's account.
Because the
other millions,
then I million
nowhere to be seen. So now, if you had done due diligence,
then it
would have shown on your part that you had intention to the right thing. But you guys did not do due diligence. And so therefore, the only conclusion is deal among you people. It was a deal among Sherbel, the mayor, and Nandu.
Nandu ak Sherbel.
Legal so.
This is very favorable.
I will repeat it 100 times. So you talk if you the same thing like what?
Council, I'll repeat this 100 times, and when even if we stay here,
it is very painful. Nandu dafa ñu tok fi wax li ko ne di Nandu ak wax na la ne Nandu ak Sherbel liñ def.
You are telling me that I knew, and I told you what Sherbel did with Nandu. I have no idea, no nothing.
How much did I tell? How much did
I know nothing today more. I don't nothing to know. I was not aware.
Again, doesn't exist.
And you said that that Heisen, I know that Heisen was not
know, Mayor.
Then that's what.
Were you not in a position to know whether Heisen exists in this deal or not?
Then I want to bring up Heisen spoken as it will be wala did.
Lead council man Heisen yung chiman.
Lead council Heisen did not came.
The person that came to you.
Then I couldn't
was the council not supposed to verify that?
Then I council said silolu.
Why la mané la ñun affaire la ñu ko doon jëk def bobu moy suñ first deal bu ñu am ci affaire.
But I told you this was our first deal about.
No.
Never had any land.
No.
Fact, man dama doubt Sherbel is a credible businessman.
And in fact, I know Sherbel is a very.
You cannot say that.
Then
I don't think Sherbel is a credible businessman.
Then I'm
Why do you think Sherbel is a credible businessman?
Because Sherbel, NTC ni akni, so brand name la in the Gambia.
Because when we were young, we do hear him Sherbel.
That does not make him credible. Maybe this is what he had been doing. It's a possibility. It's also a possibility he never did this during the time. You are not in the position to talk about the credibility of Sherbel. Because you never dealt with Sherbel.
Because most I'm dealing with Sherbel.
Where in 2 or 3 occasions it has gone the right one.
Nena bigam ne bena yon nyari yon punga kisne down na si yon wala deng
You can't talk about Sharvel's credibility.
Nena kon domuna finyo finga wanu credibility sarvel nena domuna honolo.
Do you think you are in a position to talk about his credibility?
Nena fonga ne yaw yang si position puru affaire credibility sarvel. No.
That's it.
That's it.
And please don't be fed up with me.
Nena bul sona si mom.
I am just only trying to test your evidence.
Nena mom level more de for gisa evidence test evidence.
I will repeat that. I'm just trying to test your evidence.
Nena muge test evidence.
I can say you are not in a position to talk about Sharvel's credibility.
Nena taflay wane ne close position for test Sharvel credibility.
If you have evidence against that,
Nena so I have evidence against that.
You can always come up with, I have dealt with him X, I have dealt with him in that manner, and therefore I think I'm in the position to talk about Sharvel's credibility.
Nena kon mun nga ñu won ne fele la fi la X la nena kon be legi lolu mun nga deugural nga ne ko legi amna wargal ko wa affaire credibility. When I told you when we were young what we were hearing about Sharvel.
Sharvel you don't as a credible businessman from Superior.
Sharvel was a credible businessman. We had it from our what I knew from him is what I
Do you not think you've heard about Sharvel being a successful businessman?
Then I being a good point, Sharvel make an accomplish the first nigga successful business.
As opposed to credible.
Then a little Bogota credible.
What different?
Then a
Successful, yes, he is.
Then a successful
he was credible. I don't think
then
you have evidence to that.
So credible, then I forgot I'm got evidence go with it.
That's my point.
Then I forgot my point now.
The same with Mr. Nando.
Then I
no evidence of their credibility.
Then I would ben evidence because I want the same credibility.
So on this to conclude on this issue,
then I legi
my position is as mayor. Sharvel came to you. You said it yourself in evidence. You said evidence that because he said they are going to create employment for the youth of Banjul. I was happy and interested. Because of that as well, the council was happy and interested. Now, it turned out that there is no one single question anyone asked about Hisense. What kind of business? Where they have a partnership agreement with Sharvel? Can we meet them? What is the nature of their investment? How many youths do they think they can employ? Can we have contact with Hisense? It is bigger than Hisense. It's more important than Hisense. And so Hisense need the area council. Investors of Hisense kind or even bigger. You need to do due diligence. Yes or no? One you need smart technocracy like that. So please, you needed to, based on what I told you, you needed to do due diligence. Yes or no?
This is why I have given it to our technocrats for advice.
And did they advise you about Hisense or not?
They advise me Hisense. What I did?
Because
no, did they advise you about Hisense or not?
They advise me Hisense. What I did?
Hisense was never in the play.
Hisense was never. What we were told is that Hisense is coming to assist our youth.
Did they advise you about Hisense?
No.
And so you gave it to them to advise you. And they didn't advise you. Why would you go ahead?
At the time, I thought I was doing the right thing.
At the time, I thought I was doing the right thing to take it to council.
Council did not do any due diligence about Hisense.
And council time definitely be due diligence about Hisense.
We confirmed this the last sitting.
Nena li dañ ko confirm on si la sitting.
Why
Nga dal di continuer.
Li council musuma gis fofu ñu joxe fa laan sax di duggal ci yi nga wax ni ñepp.
Council, I have never seen them issuing a land, but in the future, whatever, whenever, or if we are to give a land, then think about. But all the lands that we release, all.
Doing the right thing has nothing to do with who did what.
Amut ben kan ku nekk wala nga ne kii moo def li wala kale moo def la li.
Doing due diligence
def lu war
is standard operational practice.
Loolu nekk naa ne standard operational practice.
Basic.
Basic la.
That's basic.
Loolu moom basic.
I said to you, if you have your business,
business.
Someone comes
keneen ñëw
and they tell you that they need XYZ because of this.
dañ bëgg a XYZ because of kii.
You will ask evidence of that.
Evidence.
It's as simple as that.
Simple.
So there was never an intention to do due diligence.
Even
to ask one question. That is why I said, if you look at this transaction, it's shady. It's it's a conspiracy. Because it was as simple as saying, where is Hisense? Can they come and talk to us? Let's see the evidence. Do you have a partnership with them? It was never the interest. Charbel was only speaking to you. And that's it. So, unless you have anything to say about this land, we can move on to other issues.
Lily, how because what we like in Hisense, so the first city.
Because you said we did not ask Hisense.
But I don't remember us asking.
I'm not to ask him anything.
Because our intention, we are purely dealing with Charbel.
Our intention, as I told you that.
Any question?
Then another question.
That was also the intention.
But
you all just told the commission you never had any agreement with none. Everything was about Charbel. That it was Charbel who told you, please transfer this property. Later is here. Transfer the property to none.
Charbel transfer.
And you immediately just transfer.
Transfer. As I said, when you were transferring it to
because the irrigation is not interested.
Yes, because you're taking more interest.
Because there's no interest to create employment.
Then I'm interest to employment.
That's why you don't have any question regarding a company and investment, because there's no intention to create employment.
Then I'm interest for like the company. Intention for employment.
The intention was to create employment for the youth in this particular land transaction. You and the area council
would
have asked the relevant questions regarding employment.
That's the
issue. That's the evidence we have. You understand?
Then I understand now.
Do I proceed? Yeah. Yes, that's why I said before you.
I want to say
anything, I
want to say something.
I want to put emphasis again and put my evidence.
I want to emphasize and put emphasis in my evidence.
How much
that between Nandu and Charbel, I know nothing there.
How much it is?
I don't know whatever they talk to each other, whatever they promise.
5 million.
I have never said to Nandu you are to increase another amount of 5 million.
Nandu office and at Charbel.
Nandu have never come to my office component by Sarbel.
Waaw loolu laa bëggoon fu mu
What
nekk.
Nandu said,
Is what I want to clear. What
Nandu said he had been in your office more than 3 occasions.
na mom wax na fi ne ñëw na sa office lu ëpp ñetti yoon.
And you confirm that.
Dina te yow sama fa nangu nga loolu.
Correct?
Loolu bañu ma ko moo tax.
Yes, I don't disagree.
And it's in relation to this land.
Dina te mbiri paaka bi la.
Waaw dafa ñëwoon pour laajte.
Yes, he came to
dañ ko naka la amaatee la na ma ne ko digaale wu ñoom moom tous na ko def wax jees Charbel bi mu digaale.
that led him for him to have another for them to allocate him another land.
Did you call your CEO to
I have no
attend this
business
meeting?
with you. Go to Sarbel and discuss about it.
Did you call your administration to attend this meeting with Nandu?
Nena sa administration bi dang len on pour ñu mëna fekke meeting bi ak Nandu.
Nandu no because Nandu moo doomam ñoo àndoon ak keneen.
No.
Beneen time mu ànda doomam ak keneen tam beneen time mu ñëw ak lawyer.
No, Nandu came there with his son, and next time the second one he came there himself, his son, and the lawyer, and the third time he came there with
man gom naa ne lawyer bi.
I believe his lawyer.
Xaw ma yeneen ñi mu àndaloon de waaye mënut a dugal wax si biir gémmiñu lawyer bi.
What I don't know the person he accompanied with, but he cannot be able to say anything to his counsel.
Te lawyer bi bu ñëwee.
And when his counsel came,
mu ñëw pour affaire yi tudd sax affaire yi binda letter comme li binda CEO letter.
You not call your administration, your CEO, to be present. Mr. Nandu is here. He's here to follow up the issue of the land. At first, I transferred. I told him to go to come to your office, but he kept on coming here. Let's have a meeting. And so the problem, why would you not call your CEO or your technocrats?
Wow, wala like tell me luta yaw all ñi nga xamne ñoo nekk sa moy CEO wala technocracy pour ñu mëna tok nga leen nan mu ngi ñëw na fi ben yoon ñetti yoon wala ñeneen
more than 3 meetings.
Dama foog ne my CEO because wax naa ko ne ñun amu ñoom affaire na dem wax Sarbel.
I thought any deal with you let you go to Sarbel.
The first time.
Then I yoon bu njëkk bi.
And he came back again.
Then mu ñëwaat.
Now tell us why.
Wow, nga wax ñu lanata.
The same thing.
Na ben affaire bi la.
Foog naa dafa am loo nekk di miss tamit ne man public office la amee.
I think, Council, you are really wanting that. I am holding a public office. When I got back to the office today, if I came to my office today, Nandu came there, I cannot be able to drive him out.
No, you are missing the public office works.
Then a public office today, no.
That's not how it works.
You
Mayor.
Yeah, mayor.
And so, if it's not anyone that wants to see you can just see you, then it will be a marketplace. You are there to serve a purpose. You operate based on regulations. Mayor, you were kind enough to accommodate them into your office. He spoke about got from the area council. You referred him to the CEO.
Correct?
Sarbel.
No, I'm talking about Nando. Now, when Nando gave your office to complain about the land, he gave us 3 times. Yes. The first time. Correct? Yes, fine.
Yes, with Sarbel. Fine.
Sarbel. The second time he came back again.
Yes.
Told him back to go and to talk to Sarbel. So you told him to go to
yes.
The third time
I told him to go and see his lawyer. The third time
he came back again. Same issue. Mayor, he was going to the person that he had an agreement with. That is why it is more than once. That is why it's more than twice. On the same issue. And you cannot stop him. Because you knew how much he invested. So you cannot stop.
That's fine.
I have no idea.
All right, but you have told him, look, I cannot deal with this issue. I told you I cannot deal with this issue unless you have something else new to talk about. I can address this. Kept on coming because you were in the picture from the word go. Why lead counsel? Foog naa loolu yow sa opinion la.
I think that is your opinion.
Ak luy Nandu wax fii.
And what Nandu have said here.
Mënuloo jël waxi Nandu bi nga jël ko teg ko suma ko wax.
You cannot say what Nandu said.
Wax naa la ne Nandu ak Sarbel liñ digaale xaw ma ko.
I told you that what Nandu deals with Sarbel, I don't know anything.
Do you know why you are mistaken?
Then I'm going to be mistaken.
My opinion is formed based on what we see. Rest assured, if the evidence change and it has to be in your favor, I will tell you. That is not in the picture. I can tell you free of charge. We don't want to implicate anyone. If at all any evidence comes up that is new, that appears to exonerate you, I can guarantee you in the open and then if I meet the commissioners, I will bring it up. Because Madam Mayor, no one paid my school fees except my father. And I owe no one my oath except to God. Our position is that it is a conspiracy between you and Nando and Shaf. And possibly CE. And that is the position we have now. Now, if you have any new evidence, please do not hesitate to bring it up at any point in time. And we can always come back to it. Is that clear? Counsel. Respect na sa position.
I respect your position too much.
So Nandu
Nandu came here.
And said
any time you give money to Sarbel, I am aware.
Manela, not them in the forensic evidence. Manela Yeguma deal Sarbel ak Nandu.
I tell you that I'm not aware of Sarbel and Nandu's deal.
Nandu Sarbel small office.
Nandu and Sarbel have never come to my office.
Musuma wax Nandu ne ko juromi indil 5 million.
I have never said to Nandu bring 5 million.
So Nandu, because one that they might crucify because of Lulu.
You know, Nandu have said, and now I'll be crucified because of that.
No, Mayor, I am the one crucified. You, not the commission.
Then I never commission, then I'm mom.
I am the one as an investigator saying that I think you are part of it.
Then I'm mom. Investigation.
The commission is the people sitting upstairs. They may hold a different view. They may agree with me. They may agree with me. They may agree with you. We will just put it up our position on every issue. The witnesses also will put their position on every issue we have, and based on our interaction.
Then why should conclude
That's what we say. That is not the position of the commission. You understand? So ROHEY Malick 50 million.
So which means if you come here and say you have given 50 million to ROHEY Malick, so which means
proceed to other issues. So because then change to be suited Nandu.
The evidence is that the names have been changed to that land.
So I am part of the conspiracy.
So which means I am part of the conspiracy.
So I will move on to other issues, but I was trying to show you how it works.
Nena mom legi defa dal top ci benen bir nena because mom lu nekkon di try pour won la naka la bir di do.
So I will not repeat that. I don't think I should repeat that.
Nena fogot me sa da ko bantuat.
But again, I have maintained that if you have any new evidence
Nena way be legi de mu ngi deugal ne so am evidence ko yes.
on this matter or any matter,
Si mbir mata bi wala benen mata bu mu tan.
don't hesitate to bring it forward.
Nena
Well, it tells my evidence go na la di malay suto ñew suma office mo nandu mo sarbel
in my evidence I show you Sarbel and Nandu have never
suto
kept to
sarbel xaliss comme nim ko fi waxe call ma
he have never given money to Sarbel as he said he had called me.
sarbel dañ jox lan mu fay 2 million.
You gave land to Sarbel who paid 2 million.
Nandu fayam sarbel 14 million si CEO la ko yegge.
For Nandu to pay Sarbel 14 million, I had it from the CEO.
Lama ko tontu tamit mu nga fa.
And what my response was is there.
Yeguma, tinuma, lekuma, nanuma, xawma ci dara.
I was not aware, I was not there, I don't eat, I don't drink, I know nothing about it.
Your evidence is already yeah.
Be labeled this issue.
Yes, your evidence already.
Can we proceed to the next?
Yes.
Please? Thank you.
Yes. Lord Mayor, your evidence is already here.
You have gotten her evidence, and it's very clear. She said she's not aware.
Yes.
So please proceed.
Your evidence is already in, Madam Mayor. Please interpret that. Your evidence is already in. So we will discuss other issues. Now, the land allocations for when you became mayor, would you be in a position to provide us with the list of properties that were allocated?
Then land allocation ingam ne def ngeen ko wala def nga ko dina mba mën nga ñu jox liste yo ingam ne def ngeen ko allocation.
Def ngeen ko is this def ngeen ko the best translation interpretation land that were allocated.
Nena paaka bi nga xam ne yow bi nga joxe si sa jamono.
Yan the area council.
Yan si area council bi la ma wax.
Which can you provide us with the list?
Nena ndax mën nga ñu jox liste bi.
CEO mooy the custodian.
Madam Mayor, can you please speak into the mic so that we hear what you
CEO is the custodian of these lands.
CEO is the custodian of this land.
Yes, but the CEO works under the direction and control.
Nena CEO liggéey bi yëpp moom si sa ron la nekk.
Mr. Batchily is not there.
Nena Mr. Batchily nekkutoon foofu.
We have a new CEO.
Yow yaa nekk new CEO.
You have a new CEO.
Da nga am CEO bu es.
Please, we will want it if you can aid the commission to provide us with a as per your recollection or what you know as mayor, the properties that were allocated.
Nena nga jàppale ñu dal di ñu issue list yoo xam ne yow sa boppa xam nga ko wala dang ko fàttale ko list de la nga xam ne yow list ngeen ko.
I also have a question that I want to ask you. We have your former director of finance. Monica is no longer there, is he?
Monica nekkatul foofu léegi.
BCC?
BCC nekkatul foofu.
Wow.
Yes.
I'm sure whether he is still with BCC or not.
Nena ndax mu ngi BCC bi léegi wala déet. He's not there.
In his statement,
Nena moom statement bi mooy.
He mentioned the issue of a Moroccan fund.
Nena wax na fi affaire Moroccan fund.
Moroccan fund.
Moroccan fund.
Let me read to you. It says, regarding council's funds being expended on renovation of the Albert Market apart from normal maintenance as per budget allocation, I am not aware. However, there is a Moroccan fund that is doing some structural works at the Albert Market, and there in limited financial and operational data as far as my budget is concerned. I know that there are funds and funding from the Moroccan fund, and interestingly, it is not under the supervision of the Finance Directorate, and its activities should have been treated like any other project.
Lulu was a Raffaella funding.
What is Raffaella funding?
Okay, please explain to us.
It was Raffaella funding.
Raffaella funding.
Can you please explain to us the details about that funding?
It's Raffaella funding.
Raffaella funding, what happened was
Then ko apply through swing partners.
It was we applied it through our partners.
Nga xam ne comme mayor bu jigéen na mayor bu jigéen ñu partner together.
Like a woman, a mayoress and a mayoress, they partner together.
You def Rafaela funding.
And we do the Rafaela funding.
So everything is there, very clear.
Everything is there, it's very clear. I'll bring it.
And the funds were paid to the Rafaela account.
And the funds were all paid to Rafaela accounts.
It was to structure the market.
And for the structure of the market.
How much
boreholes?
And some boreholes.
Okay, how much
boreholes you will then see, because Rafaela is for the whole Gambia.
Because Rafaela is for the whole country, Gambia.
Boreholes to the rural areas.
And the boreholes were taken to the rural areas.
Benefit.
So that they can benefit.
So after being pare.
But after when we are ready,
the inauguration.
They came and made and do the inauguration.
So the government partnership and mayor together.
And the government partners and the mayor came together.
You dem si marché bi.
We went to the market.
You jógee fa ñu dem be Jara fi ñu def boreholes yi.
And from there we went to Jara where the boreholes were.
I commissioned everything.
And everything was commissioned.
We def retirement si jox leen ñu dem.
And we did our retirement, give it to them and they left.
I think the funding was about $150,000, $200,000. I cannot remember because of Ayaga.
I cannot remember exactly how much was the funding. If it was not 150, then maybe 200. But I'll bring all the papers for you to see.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yes. Let me just find out. Honorable Mayor, you indicated that you will avail us with the resolution, which would have allowed us to see the discussions.
Yes.
Yes. So
yes.
Were you able to get
deputy mayor?
What happened, my deputy mayor?
Since
I was here,
them not the minutes.
We went to check the minutes. But
till
in the morning today, he was telling me.
So contact the clerk.
Or he contacted the clerk.
Contacted the CEO.
And he contacted the new CEO.
Right now,
and right now, when I was speaking to him in the morning, he was searching buying records.
At the time,
the time I came here,
he
was texting me, telling me that he could not lay hands on them. So during the break, I will check whether he got it or not.
Why the last time
But the last time I was asked to bring some documents, they are here.
Let him just quickly finish that, and then we can admit documents before we go for lunch.
Yes.
The witness has some documents, so you could quickly finish up and then we can get the documents admitted. She has some documents, she said.
Yes.
Do you want to proceed on what?
No, we can have the documents.
Documents.
Some of the documents that you were asked to bring, correct?
Yes.
And this is the cover note for what you have. Chair, I believe we can do this during break to confirm what is in the cover note. It's about 14 documents, so that when we start after break, we just admit it once and for all. Madam Mayor, may I just give you this back? So during the break, I will guide you with the list as to how, so we confirm the documents and you can guide us through it. So when we come after break, we just add everything once and for all. Thank you. Now, there's an amount of $2,055,944.75 bututs. Will you call this into your account, please?
nee na am na njëg boo xam ne 2 million
55,000.
55,000
$944.75 bututs.
$944.75 bututs.
Found into your account that you said in your statement was given to you by Juliet Mikone. Do you recall this?
te gis nga ni ko sa account waaye yow sax bi mooy ku la jox kooku la jox Julial.
Do you recall this?
nee na ndax mën ngaa fàttali ko léegi.
2 million.
2 million.
Just look at your statement of the date is on the 5th, I'm sorry, page 5.
nee na seetal sa statement bi page 5.
Third paragraph.
I mean, almost my evidence with you.
I don't have.
Please give the witness the statement of the witness of the 5th of March 2025.
Huh? Hello. Page 5.
Page 5.
Okay. It's a transfer. Transfer. We knew.
Transfer that key.
Yes. To where?
Yes.
From Ghana.
From Ghana.
To which account?
Yes, bank account na niyo.
To my account.
My account.
Now, can you explain this?
Yeah. Well,
Waki Suma had
I know that for me. Yes, it's for.
and this was a support. I'm from a friend.
This was support that I had from a friend.
What kind of support?
And a bad person support la.
Bari na suma friends si fasang support lima de am na ñoo xam ne dañu support suma initiative bi.
Many supports I do have from my friends. Some of them have supported my initiative.
And most of the time it has to do with the ROHEY MALICK LOWE Women and Girls Initiative.
And most of the time you have to do with ROHEY MALICK LOWE Girls Initiative.
You don't have
So suma
Go ahead, please proceed.
So I'm not friends so xam ne ñu ngi Ghana.
I have some friends who are in Ghana.
So you mobilize a funding, it's always very difficult. Nga transport ak nga ñëw ak cash bi.
And when they mobilize funds, it's easier to transfer than to come along with the cash.
So didn't def effect transfer from to my account.
They will do effect transfer to my account.
You don't have a separate account for the foundation?
I'm a separate account for the foundation.
Amna foundation.
Yes, we do. Like a foundation have an account.
Why was it not paid?
Then?
No, not a fair and go for. Put a fair you go for.
Because the initiative is ROHEY MALICK LOWE, so it's possible na mako for right?
It's easy to say ROHEY MALICK LOWE. It's possible. I just like to do it.
Did you write for and did you put up a request for this support?
And I don't no request to support me.
No.
No.
How did you request for the support?
And I request me support me. Nakanga ko request.
From friends, right?
They are friends.
No, but how did you request for the support and what was the support for?
Then no request on support me si bobam. Ak support me pour la laon.
support my initiative bi, we support each other. Mayor bi muna amli wako benen mayor ki amlele kile amlele. So
They did not support the initiative. They support the mayors. But we mayors have some.
I expect you to remember kan nyoma jo halisa. Why suma ame support bo hamne. Yo nga buga mame $5,000 ki buga mame li. It happens during my campaign.
I cannot remember exactly who gave me how much, but sometimes it happens. Someone will give me $5,000.
But
it's support my campaign.
If it's a support, it can't go to your account.
Then if it's a supporter, you will not have the account. Why?
Because that's your private life.
Then about a private life.
The support would have been not for you personal, unless you are saying it is for me. But someone is giving me money directly in my person as my private capacity.
Then I have to need develop my hands. While I just not hands for your support,
If it is for an initiative,
why so figure the initiative
project
by
much of the position you hold,
then I actually was person
that can be in your account.
Then I want to account.
Likazu. Bi ma jox wa jigéeni Banjul 10 million ci suma account la jógee dem si initiative account bi.
When I was giving the women of Banjul 10 million, it was from my private account to the initiative account.
But that's you giving out money.
And why we are not going to join her?
If you have money and you want to give,
then so I'm a
you can always give it anyhow you.
Then I'm going to join.
But if you are receiving,
then why so I jot?
Then you cannot receive it anyhow you want.
Then I don't want to just have this come in.
Sorry, but that's how public office works.
Then why a office no longer do.
Do you understand?
Then I understand. Now I know.
Yes, but we will come back to this. This was in 2021.
Then I leave 2021 now.
We will come back to this.
Then I 90 hours loan.
Yes, during break. I have another issue I want to raise with you. Is with respect to the LED lights that was procured in Senegal.
LED lights.
Please go ahead.
What I just want to ask before you get to the next point, Madam Lowe, this support.
Support me.
Yes. Who is this Juliet?
Then I come with Juliet.
The advisor to Rafaela in Ghana.
She's the advisor to Rafaela in Ghana.
Is she part of the UCLG?
Yes, she's part of UCLG.
My director, my the advisor to Rafaela.
She's the director, advisor to Rafaela.
Okay, so this one was requested in the name of ULGCA.
No.
No.
It was even from personal my friends in Ghana.
These are personal from my friends living in Ghana. They mobilized the monies and I instructed them to give her these monies.
Transfer, it has nothing to UCLG.
And for her to transfer it to me, it has nothing to do with
UCLG. Instead, we pay them.
UCLG.
You know, and they pay.
Or less we pay them. We used to pay them.
Why must you just to any country?
But they have never given a budget to any country.
So, but there was no request for this funding, right?
Then why I won't request for
like
funding?
a formal request. There was no formal request.
No formal request, no.
Council, you may proceed.
Now, just so some quick ones. There was a time, you can find this again on page 5 of your statement.
And as I said it, page 5, so statement.
That an amount of $1,800,000 was transferred to your account.
And $800,000 is government transfer account.
By Adama Fofana.
Transfer mo Adama Fofana.
Page 5.
Yes, please. Page 4.
Yeah, page 4.
Wow.
Do you
recall
what this was for?
So Adam suma dom la.
Adam is my daughter.
So suma raka bu jigen mo nek international appointment Nigeria.
My younger sister she's in an international appointment in Nigeria. Sometimes when she sees somebody going, she used to give her 10,000. Sometimes she sees somebody coming and hand over 5,000 to him. And she's instructing her compound in Kotu.
So
when these monies are with me,
so sete neko Adam de dugale legi mu $10,000 bidam len gen wechiko.
If you check the way he was giving me money, sometimes it will be $10,000, then I go and change it.
Adam dina ko wechi dem dugal ko ci sama account bi.
And it will be changed and put it in my account.
So ko soxle
whenever she need
so most of this hali
I took the monies, but most of these monies
Margaret mo dem ci airport bi.
It's Margaret who used to go to the airport
Mu mita sen borom ñu jox ko
and met with the individual, and the monies is given to her.
Madam Lord, LED lights were procured in Senegal.
And a lampa in Senegal gen ko jendon.
LED lights were procured from Senegal.
And a LED lights in Senegal gen ko jendon.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, that's not the best interpretation, but we just proceed. Now, these LED lights that were procured from Senegal was done because you gave authorization that the light be procured from Senegal. Last time I informed you that even though GPPA did not agree with this procurement, the council still went ahead and procured this LED light. Do you recall this?
Wow.
Yes.
Please tell us the transaction in relation to procuring this LED lights from Senegal.
LED lights in Senegal.
So red lights,
These LED lights,
they go on the fees, na.
We were buying them here at one of the NAR.
I cannot remember his name.
I cannot remember his name. He was the one who was selling them to us.
So you dem bebe na time amatko.
And it was a time that he could not be able to have them.
So complaints you get your left, right, and center in Banjul.
And the complaints were coming both sides from Banjul.
Especially Tobacco Road.
Especially Tobacco Road.
It
was dark.
That's Omar Budi, right?
Omar Budi, exactly.
Omar Budi, yes, exactly.
Please proceed.
So Tobacco Road
Tobacco Road was very dark.
So my CEO
I then called CEO and informed him.
Katim tried, so the Munuko MC Omar Budi.
Katim tried, but he could not be able to get it from Omar
Budi. Senegal.
So there was a time when I went to Senegal.
Magis Lampai.
I saw the lights.
So CEO.
So when I came, I informed the CEO. I told him that I saw this type of lights in Senegal.
So you been the GPPA.
We wrote to GPPA.
GPPA reject.
The GPPA have rejected.
So you been that ko.
We wrote it again.
So first time they copy me.
The first time we wrote to them, they did their copy.
Can you copy ma?
Yes, I was copied.
GPPA copy ma reject application.
They copied the reject application.
So second time.
The second time.
When been that GPPA.
When we wrote to GPPA.
Man copy with ma.
I was not copied.
Ma tuki.
I traveled.
So bima ñëwé
when I have came back,
foog naa fekk naa ñu yóbbu ko contract committee ba waxtaanee ko ba pare.
I think it was already taken to contract committee and it was discussed already.
So ñu jox Margaret mu dem jënd ko.
And it was given to Margaret who went and purchase.
So nu doon amee xaalis la doon demee suñu amee tuuti mu dem.
So the way we are getting money, that is how he was traveling. When we get a little money, he go.
So the GPPA dañ ko rejectoon.
But because GPPA have rejected it.
Boobu moom fii laa ko déggee.
That I am only aware of that hearing.
The second time now, the second time they didn't reject.
The second time for me to know that GPP have rejected it. Only here it happens.
If I remember.
If I could remember.
The second time you copy with me.
What is Margaret's full name?
The second time I was not copied.
Margaret Samba, right?
Samba, wow.
Please proceed.
So second time B.
The second time.
I wasn't copy.
I wasn't copied.
So man bala ma ñum fekk na foog naa ñum CEO yóbbu nañ ko to contracts committee ba pare.
But before I come, I think the CEOs have taken it to the contract committee already.
Anyway, do you know that they do not take most of these things to the contrast committee? BCC, they don't take most of these decisions to the contrast committee.
Well, pour man lima xam rek mooy ne first time bindee GPPA reject me.
Yes, what I know, what I was aware is that the first time we wrote and the GPPA rejected us.
Boobu laa wax CEO de ko na leen bindaat.
That is the time I advised CEO for us to rewrite again.
So waaye gis naa ne si second binda bi jëkk dañ rejectaat.
But I see the second writing.
No, dañ ko approve sax.
It was approved.
No. Dañ ko reject. Dañ ko reject.
It was rejected.
So I was in copy.
So this one I was not copied.
Because sax suma deputy mayor bi moo ma ko jox gisuma ko woon.
This one I did not saw it. It was only my deputy who gave it to me.
Yes. But the evidence we have gathered,
evidence became the problem.
I believe the CEO also confirmed this. Is that you gave the authorization to proceed and give Margaret somebody money to go and procure land?
Legal counsel.
Police council.
CEO's wahelo sa dinaa ko jël because I was so eager to have those lamps.
If CEO said that, I will take it because I was eager to get that lights.
Waaye dama appreciate tam suñ toogee fii ñu ne wa dëgga. Margaret first time bi moo dem Dakar sama fekkut ma Gambia dafa fekk maa ngi tukki.
But Margaret, the time he was going to buy Dakar, I was not here. I traveled.
Second time bi moo dem.
The second time he was going.
Sila ma fekk Gambia.
It was the time I was in the Gambia.
So lu ma understand rek mooy ne first time bi.
What I understood.
Binda ne ñu reject.
It was written.
Second time bi.
Second time.
Ñu binda ñu reject.
And it was written on it.
I was in copy.
I wasn't here.
So I remember that day bu moo dem moom.
I remember that day when he was going.
The first time bu moo dem Dakar.
When he was going to Dakar the first time.
Man nekkuma woon Gambia.
I was not in the Gambia.
Why so see you waxee ne maa ko ne ko na Margaret dem Dakar.
Why see you if she said that I tell Margaret to go to Dakar.
He might be very right because I was very eager for lampa yi.
He might be very right because at that time I was very eager to have the lights.
Why loolu man du suma ku respect lu waa nga gis ni. Pour taxaw wax ne su ko GPPA nanguwut sax dem leen loolu du suma wax sax man.
For me, I respected law because I would not stand to say if GPP don't agree, I would tell her to.
Loolu nekkut suma wax.
Mr. Batchley is here. Honorable Secretary, please.
Welcome back, witness number 2. Mr. Witness, for continuation of your testimony before this Commission of Inquiry to Local Government Councils and related matters. I want to remind you once again that you are still on the oath before I hand you over to Madam Chair for us to proceed. Thank you, Madam Chair. Over to you.
Mr. Batchley, you are welcome.
Thank you, ma'am.
And good afternoon.
Good afternoon, too.
Mr. Batchley, we are discussing the issue of the LED lights that were procured from Senegal. And now I asked you a few questions during your main testimony, correct?
Yeah.
You have your evidence regarding what you have said. We will want to ask you again. These LED lights that you procured from Senegal through Margaret Samra, GPPA rejected this, correct?
Yeah.
Was the mayoress aware?
Yes.
Now, what did she say when it was rejected?
Yeah. After rejection, it was, as she rightly said here, it was an issue that really concerned her because she took it to the General Council and even subsequently to the series of town hall meetings we had. So that being the case, it was incumbent on us from her point of view that we should go to Dakar and do the purchasing.
Did she give an instruction that you can go ahead with the procurement regardless of the rejection?
Yeah, basically that was it. Because since we did not have it and then we were supposed to go to Dakar to get it, I guess that is what it means.
That is what it means.
Yes.
I had told you that the comments were, I believe, is it the director of finance or so? Someone said that the mayor said that you guys should proceed with the procurement, even though GPPA did not approve, but she will not sit by and allow crocodiles to bite people in bed. Correct?
I'm not sure.
Was that comment made?
I'm not too sure whether I had that comment being made.
You're not sure about whether you have had that comment being made?
Too sure.
But you know that it was.
I knew that you're supposed to go on to continue doing
it. Was rejected, and she said you guys should go ahead.
Yes.
But Lowe, the CEO, that is the evidence of the CEO.
Evidence.
That you were aware about the rejection? Rejection of the application, but still went ahead as per your instruction.
Council. Duma neka di hichan to CEO fi mom la du mom. Ama xamoy ne I was very eager pour am lampa yi.
And for
Dem na Dakar gis na lampa yi.
Was that I was eager to have this life.
Munuñ ko wona am fi.
Could not be able to have them here.
Binda ne GPPA.
When we went to GPPA.
GPPA reject na ko first time.
The first time it had rejected.
I was copied. Second time in the GPPA.
Second time when we wrote to GPPA.
I never have the idea or knew that it was rejected.
I never knew, and I don't have the idea that
the interpretation, the voice, the volume, maybe it's the microphone. Is it the microphone, Mr. Bojang?
No.
Lampa, we are very eager for Amko.
Those lights to get them.
Discuss na si council bi.
From to council.
I was very concerned about lampa yi on a CEO du bena yon du ñaari yon lolu su ko waxe wax na dëgga.
And I was very concerned about the lights.
Toppa nañ Mahmoud Besona.
We followed Mahmoud.
Def nañ a lot of follow-ups mënuñ ko am ci mom.
We make a lot of follow-ups.
Why will you proceed knowing fully well the authority that is responsible is saying you cannot?
Nena luta nga dal di continue te yow sa bop xam na autorité bi nga xam ne ñoo amé cadre ñoo fi dal.
That is why the problem is.
Why wax na la ne force bi ñu rejecté.
I said the first time we were rejected.
Yek na ko.
I was aware.
Second rejection bi I'm not copied. Yeguma ko.
Second rejection I was not aware. I was not.
Do we have the volume of the please increase your volume?
Mane first rejection.
No, not you. I want the
rejection.
Bingo first rejection.
Please allow the chairperson to. Okay. Please. I know the microphone may not be very distinct, but just increase your voice. Yeah. Mr. Batchily.
Yes.
Is the mayor aware of all the rejections from GPA?
Yes.
How was she aware? Of the meeting?
Yeah, we had
in the microphone, please.
We had a briefing.
A briefing about all this.
Yeah.
And she knew that there were total rejection from all this. And she decided to proceed.
Yes.
You've had again the CEO. It is contrary to what you are saying. He is saying are aware of all the rejections. You gave your instructions that they must proceed. Maybe this will remind you of the meetings you've had with the CEO. What is your response?
CEO Swahene amon meeting of mom concerning the second rejection.
If CEO said I had a meeting with him concerning the second rejection.
I'm not the first one.
For me, I know the first one.
The GPPA rejected.
When it was rejected by the GPPA.
We spoke about it.
We spoke about it.
Second rejection, and I was copied in it.
The second rejection, and I was copied.
Second rejection.
The second rejection.
Copy wing ma.
I was not copied.
Can inform ma.
Nobody informed me.
Why lima buka wax moy ne?
Why all I want to say is that
I was so eager for am lampay because Banjul dafa lende mo.
I was so eager to have the lights because Banjul was dark.
So CEO wax na ma.
If CEO said he have informed me,
I will honorably take the words of CEO.
I will honorably take the words of CEO.
So kon yego na.
I was aware.
Why would you be aware and then you still decide to go against GPPA instructions.
Nena la dama tax lolu nga dem be pare GBP instruction bi nga xamne wax nañ ko nga dal di ko wédi.
Why?
Nena lu tax?
Loolu mënuma ko answer li ma xam rek mooy ne I was so desperate pour am lampa yi pour Banjul am light.
Unfortunately for that, as I said, I was desperate for
but then you comply with the regulation.
I was eager for Banjul to have the lights.
Then you comply with GPPA.
Then I comply with GPPA.
Why wax na la ne second rejection bi man yegu mako dafa fekk man suma boppa.
No, you have already accepted. If CEO says that you were aware, that you were aware.
And a lady nango nga parce que CEO mu ne nango yow dang ko yegon yow sa wax nga ne waaw su waxee loolu rek nango nga ne yeg nga.
Again, you can say that I was not aware.
The
evidence is yours. Yes, because CEO's evidence. Let me ask you, because CEO's evidence is consistent with the documents we have. And other witnesses' testimony as well. Because the first rejection is dated the 17th of March 2022.
17th of March 2022.
These are all exhibited. The letter from GPPA with the reference number BCC/TR1/222 in bracket 2 in bracket M.S. addressed to the Chief Executive Officer, which reads, request for approval to procure LED lights from Senegal. We refer to your letter without reference dated the 4th of March 2022, but received on the 15th of March 2022 relative to the above subject matter. Please be informed that the authority cannot make any decision on the request because of the following anomalies. 1, no procurement method was chosen. 2, no GPPA Form 100, which is the requisition form. 3, no GPPA Form 012. There's a declaration by each member of the Conduct Committee, including the accounting officer. There's conflict of interest, the conflict of interest form. No, and then please correct above mentioned anomalies and resubmit for our consideration. This one is not rejecting the application. It is saying that it cannot be granted because there are gaps. Fill the gaps, resubmit, and we will consider. Correct, CEO?
Yes.
The second one is dated the 30th of March 2022.
March 2022.
Addressed to the Chief Executive Officer from GPPA with the reference number GPPA/BCC/TR1/222/ in bracket 2/ in bracket P.M.A. It reads, 3, single source of LED lights. We refer to your submission without covering letter, but received to the 8th of March 2022 relative to the above subject matter. Having carefully reviewed your submission based on the information provided in the minutes of Contracts Committee meeting dated the 7th of March 2022, we regret to inform you that approval cannot be granted because of the following. Number 1, the procurement is not in line with Section 44 of the GPPA Act, Amendment Act 2018. Number 2, absence of certified or signed invoice from the supplier. Number 3, point number 3, no specification of the LED lights. Therefore, the authority advised you to use restricted tender for the procurement in question and resubmit for the authority's consideration. Also, be reminded that branding is not acceptable. We thank you for your understanding and cooperation with and avail ourselves for further guidance on your procurements. Madam, do you understand what is?
Yes.
CEO, we are together. Now, Madam Lowe, this is the communications from GPPA. Or do you have any other that's different from this?
Why wasn't the first one?
But I told you that the first one.
Copied, I was aware.
I was copied, I was aware.
Second one be.
The second one.
How much that I
have nothing. I know nothing about it. I was not aware.
I was not here.
And as I said, I can prove that I was not here. I was outside the country.
I'm now showing you why
exactly
you will be aware regardless of this rejection. Because this is in March 30th, 2022. The last communication from GPA is March 30th, 2022. Correct, CEO?
Can't remember often.
I have it. I will show you.
It's here.
Yes, but let me just show him the copy from the commissioner's exhibit that we have done. Yes, CEO, correct? That's the last communication from GPA.
Yeah.
Correct. Now, Madam Mayor, arrest, then we have the communications between the CEO and the Director of Finance.
Communication I'm not the CEO or Director of Finance.
Wherein we have one for the 4th of March 2022.
I'm not been March 2022.
In which the Director of Finance copied you.
Director of Finance have not copied.
It says in a bid for continuation of the LED lights project, it is our urgent request to procure 30 sample LED lights from Dakar, Senegal, going by the terms and conditions of the government subvention. In this regard, we need to accelerate this component as soonest. It should be soonest. Remember, we have already procured from PowerCon some scores amounting to over $900,000 and installed them on designated city streets from organic funding. We wish to proceed with the said project, but are faced with the issue of lack of availability locally. It is prudent I seek your approval to procure them from Dakar through certified dealers confirmed to us by the Office of the Mayor of Dakar and in consultations and networking with the Lord Mayor of Banjul and Office of the Mayor. Basically, I wish to apply for an impress of $354,000 translating into $11,800 each as a sample batch. We seek your support and advice in this request. This is 4th of March 2022, before the rejections, right?
Only 1st of March 2022.
And number one, the mayor should not engage in procurement. I don't know whether we are on the same page on that.
How did I get involved?
Because of the letter of the finance director.
Then a letter finance director.
And the contact in Dakar.
Then I contact Dakar.
Do you understand that?
Then I understand that.
The letter clearly shows that you were aware of this.
Then a letter
I seek your approval to procure them from Dakar through certified dealers confirmed to us by the Office of the Mayor.
Then I seek businessman Senegal. Office
Office of the Mayor of Dakar.
The Office of Mayor of Dakar.
And in consultation and networking with the Lord Mayor of Banjul. And the Office of the Mayor.
Office of Mayor of Banjul.
So it should not. The issue should be we need LED lights.
LED lights.
And you stop there. How they get the LED lights? Is the CEO and his team. If they flout the rules, they pay for the price.
They pay for the price.
They know that they should follow XYZ. They go and get the letters from Japan. If it violates the act and the regulation, today you will just say, well, we just needed letters and we said we need letters and that's why we stopped.
Not to
tell them that there's a supply in Dakar. I'm not sure whether we're on the same page. Yes.
But she will not sit here and I.
Please forward.
Hello? Money.
Yes.
You do talk to Marco Fena Rusna Lusa.
Bachili will not sit here and I'll tell lies. I'll be very much ashamed for that.
Man wax naa la ne.
I said that.
Man maa wax Bachili ne ko.
I told Bachili that.
Lampa yi dañ ko need urgently because Tabakuro dafa blackout totally.
These lights, we need them urgently because Tabakuro is blackout.
ñu def effort ba sonna si Mahmoud mënuñ ko am.
We do all effort with Mahmoud, but we could not be able.
Man ma tukki dem Senegal.
I traveled to Senegal.
Man maa ñëw wax ko Bachili ne ko lampa yi am na Senegal.
I came and I the one who told Bachili that there are lights, these lights in Senegal.
ñu bind la GPPA.
We wrote to GPPA.
GPPA came up with this letter B.
The GPPA came up with this letter.
So the GPPA waxee ne dañ war a bindaat.
When the GPPA told us to rewrite.
Man fa laa leen bàyyi ma dem CSW in March.
That is the where I left them and I went to CSW.
You told them that the LED lights are available in Senegal.
Then I yale one later Yes, I told him.
So this the supplier was identified by the mayor.
No, man, how much supplier?
No, I don't know the supplier.
The hell more, I have to make justice at Bachili.
What happened there? I need to make justice with.
Then you only Margaret them Dakar, see council before.
Council, we send Margaret to council.
The
their technicians took her to where they used to buy them. She came back.
Bachili no kona del what in the invoices.
Then Bachili requested her to go back and bring the invoices.
Margaret del what Dakar in the invoices.
Margaret went back to Dakar to bring the.
They went to Dakar because you instructed them to go to Dakar.
Parce que yéen ko jox instruction dem Dakar.
Wow. Yéen yaa ko
jox instruction fu dem Dakar.
Correct?
Wow.
Yes.
That made you take part in procurement.
Nee na lii moo tax nga dal di bokk ci procurement. Yes, I agree.
And that is wrong.
Nee na tey loolu àndut ak yoon.
Correct?
Wow.
Yes.
So he posted on other issues. Now, the finance director.
Nee na léegi suñu demaatee ci finance director.
Again, in May 2022.
Nee na weeri May 2022.
This is more than a month or close to 2 months after the rejection of the 30th of March 2022.
Wala lu ko weer la bala nga xam ne ñi def nañ rejection bi nga xam ne.
March 30th was when the GPA said finally we cannot approve this procurement.
Nee na March bu mu amee fanweeri fan keroog la joxe seen kàddu mujj bi ne procurement bi duñu ko mën a def.
Please use a restricted tender method.
Nee na boobu lañ la wax ne nga doxalal lu ñuy wax restricted tender method.
And please submit back.
Nga dal di ko delluwaat foofu submit ko.
Again, so that we can consider this.
Nee na fu nga gis ne ñu mën a ko seet bu baax.
There was no submission, Mr. Bachili, correct?
Nee na.
No. And then you proceeded to procure. Now, in May 2022,
nee na May 2022,
you, Mr. Bachili, received a letter from the Director of Finance of the Area Council on the 9th of May 2022, which reads, topic, continuation of the LED lighting project. That in our bid for continuation of LED light project, it is our urgent quest to procure 35 sample LED lights from Dakar, Senegal. This start scheduled procurement of sample LED lights from Senegal came against the backdrop of Banjul Muslim elders courtesy call on the Lord Mayor at her residence on the 8th of May 2022. Some of the burning issues that cropped up during the visit was the darkness and lack of street lights in some residents of the city. This is a bit in the continuation with the said project are faced with the issue of lack of LED lights locally and the need to solve endemic darkness challenge in the city of Banjul. In the footsteps of proven successful purchases, I seek your approval to procure them from Dakar through certified dealers confirmed to us by the office of the Mayor of Dakar and in consultation with networking with the Lord Mayor of Banjul. Impressed $472,000. Now it seems the money has changed. It was about 300. Did I get it right? 354. Now $472,500 is translated into $13,500 each for 150 watts. For 150 watts. Now the first was saying is translated to $11,800. Now, capacity per light. We seek your support and advice in the request. Now, Madam Mayor, you are aware of this letter?
You are copied. Let
me show you. It's all in the Director of Finance wrote to the CEO.
Director Finance moko binda CEO weri May.
That's about close to 2 months after the rejection. And you were copied in this letter. In fact, he seemed to be acting on in your capacity because he has no right to do this procurement. In fact, he seemed to be acting for you because he has no right to do this procurement. Because in that letter, he kept on referencing your meeting with the Banjul Muslim elders in your residence. He cannot know what happened in your residence unless you tell him. Okay.
I don't know. To be quite honest, League Council, I was so passionate about the red lights.
Yeah, I was so passionate about the LED lights.
Because you CC from BCC.
This is why I cannot be able to
see that as a fake
CC for BCC, more than copy, excuse me, it could be copied out.
Why,
not reach me.
with all honesty.
But with all honesty,
I was very, very passionate about the red lights.
I was very passionate.
I also made some assertions. I also made an assertion. I had said that if the Director of Finance is to reference a meeting between you and the Banjul Muslim elders,
Director of Finance should reference a meeting at Banjul elders.
So where you see your Banjul Muslim elders?
So where you Banjul Muslim elders?
In the sense that you met them or they met you in your residence. Then it suggests that you told or gave him that information. Because he would not know. Correct?
It's possible. I cannot remember all this. Why
it may be possible. I cannot remember all this.
Did you instruct
all I know
the Director of Finance to write? Mr. Boja, I'm sorry. Please go.
I cannot remember instructing him to write any letter to the CEO. I cannot. From the beginning, the light mom.
I cannot remember him writing to the CEO, but I think I told you from the beginning that this lights, I was the one who informed the CEO.
I cannot remember instructing him.
I cannot remember instructing him.
If you did not instruct him, that he would not write this. Because events he is referencing happened in your own private residence. Which you have knowledge of. Which he cannot have knowledge of unless you tell him. Do you understand?
Lead Council.
Okay.
I'm not doubting the CEO or the finance director.
I am always saying that I'm not doubting the CEO or the finance director.
And Sanella, I was so passionate.
I'm telling you true.
My
answer that I was so passionate to have the LED lights for Banjul.
The only thing I know because that is not even my tone. So GPP it's not me.
It's not me who say or who will do that, as you said. Whether GPP agreed or disagreed, I will do it. No,
that's okay. Things were too much.
I know that's
now in May 2022.
Then a very May 2022.
This is the decision. Now, Mr. Batchily, when this letter was written to you, you can recall this letter? You knew that the Director of Finance does not have the power to do procurement, correct?
Yes.
Why did you act on it? Is it because he was instructed by the mayor, Chris?
Yes.
Good. Now, unless Madam Lowe, you have an answer to that. Can I proceed with other question?
I'm sorry, I was.
No, I had asked Mr. Batchily a question.
Uh-huh.
I asked Mr. Batchily that he knew that the Director of Finance does not have procurement authority.
daf ko laajte ndax moom su boppam xam na ne director of finance amul authority procurement.
And so when the Director of Finance wrote this letter to him,
then director of finance mu ko bindee letter bi.
Was it that because the mayor instructed him to do that, and he said yes?
nee na ndax mayor yaa ko jox digal ci mu def loolu waaye nee na waaw.
And so his answer is very clear.
dina kon moom lu mu tontu lu leer la.
I'm asking whether you want to say something about that, or do I proceed?
nee na li moo tax mu laajte la daa am nga li nga bëgg a wax foofu wala ñu continuer.
Now, Mr. Batchily, sorry, Madam Lowe, in May 2022.
nee na weeri May 2022.
This was a period. This was after the rejection by the GP.
nee na li nekk naa ne after rejection.
Why did you not request to see an approval?
nee na lu tax laajte wala wala request pour mu am kaddu wala.
Before they proceed.
Bala ñu proceed.
Why lead counsel?
Lead counsel.
Wax naa la ne man xaw ma woon ne GPPA sax dañ disapprove lii man xaw ma lu.
I told you that I don't even know that GPPA have.
Very honorable. Wax ne CEO bu ma xëjoo moom ma ne I'll take it.
I am just honorable, as I said, because CEO have said that already. This is why I have taken.
I'm now saying that you have been copied by a member of the Director of Finance.
Nena, copy memo
Director of Finance was instructed by you. This was in May 2022. At this point in time, even if you do not see the second rejection, you can request for approval. To see, in one of they will say, where is do you guys have approval from GPPA?
For you to know or ask them whether they have approval from GPPA.
Did you ask that question?
No, why? Because no. When we apply for GPPA,
when we were applying this for council, we applied for involved.
And then according to the Halis.
And we used to buy them according to the money.
So you don't understand what I'm saying.
So no understand along this. So
I understand.
Approval is coming. Therefore, when you put you are approved to buy 10 lamps.
So the approval that will come will say, or for instance, you approve to buy 10 lights. When we have money, we can buy 2, and again we get.
What is the relevance with that? And
no, because you're asking me why I didn't ask them for the approval.
Yeah, of course, yes.
Because there was no approval for anything.
I accept.
I agree, and I said I was not aware. I don't know.
Accept approval.
I agree that there wasn't any approval.
Now, Mr. Batchily.
Yes.
Why was the money paid to Margaret Sam to do the procurement? Were you acting as per instructions?
Yeah, he was the one supposed to go to Dakar to collect them.
Who asked that Margaret Sam should go to Dakar?
The mayor.
Okay. Mr. Madam Lowe, do I proceed or do you want to say anything about it? I can proceed. Any questions from the commissioners before I move on the issue?
Honorable Mayor, in your statement, page 5, I needed to have asked this before we concluded on the issue of transfers. There was a cash transfer of $1,059.97 and an additional $1,000 from UNDP Regional Center into your personal account in BISIC in 2018. And this statement you made on the 5th of March 2025. Now, can you recall why this money was paid into your personal account by UNDP?
I was told by the investigators.
Yes.
Why, to be quite honest, I remember. I cannot remember. $1,000 from UNDP. Why Munuma remember? I don't know whether this 2018.
Yes, the statements indicated 2018.
Yes, I cannot remember exactly because I was told by the investigators, but I cannot remember whether it was in year 2018. I cannot remember.
No, I am asking for the purpose of the payments of
To
the
the question,
No, to be honest, I was not even aware of this.
investigators in Yomokawa.
I was told by the
Nema
investigators.
this $1,000 from my UNDP fair. I don't know where
I
that
saw $1,000 of which people were paid.
Yes.
Count.
And I just want to find out, Mr. Kamara,
Then how about that? We are very Mr.
there
Kamal.
is a $1 million that was paid as which was paid to him.
And the family amount would have $1 million become a fair and
And I want to find out whether your office had made any attempts to recover this money. That is your former finance.
My hand is level.
And that's our office definitely effort to recover Harris book.
Yes.
See the monies that he was borrowing himself or lending himself.
This is personal loan.
This is
from November 2020 to June 2023.
Personal loan November 22
which amounted to 1,098,000.
Them na 1,098,000.
And supposedly,
supposedly,
that an amount of 477,648.99 was repaid. Do you have any evidence on that?
Yeah, ma am nga evidence bobu xaalis bi nga xam ne wax na ko fii de boobu nee na fee na.
Astagfirullah.
So please note it down.
Mr. did not pay anything.
Yes, please cross.
All I know was that it was written by Mr. Jonga.
Evidence of this 1 million.
Then I provide you evidence 1 million.
98,000.
98,000.
And an additional 237,877.
Then the 238,277.
237,000.
237,000.
877.
877.
An additional.
Additional.
In addition to the 1 million. The first amount is 1,098,000.
8,000.
Did you get that?
Yes.
The second amount is 237,000.
237,000.
877.
877.
Yes. And please check 675,000. 251.0 0.1 budut. $675,251.01. Did you have that also?
In his name.
Please note that, yes. Cross check with your office and find out for us and give us if there's any evidence.
And the dates?
This is from period November 2020 to June 2023.
November 2022.
November 2020 to June
2023.
Yes. And please cross-check. Our mandate stops at January 2023. So cross-check any amounts that are up to January, end of January 2023. That is 31st of January 2020. Also, please provide us with some explanation about there is payment of support money for 14 months amounting to 10,312,557.35 support. Mr. Kamara tabulated these amounts. That is from the 4th of November, take the date, 4th of November 2021 to 19th of May 2022.
November 2021.
Yes. 4th of November 2021.
4th of November
May
2021.
Yes, to 19th of May 2022.
To the 19th of May 2022.
Support of 10 million.
Yes, that is between that is a period of 14 months. he indicated that you spent 10 million
on support.
Yes. 312,257.35.
10 million 300 and
10 million
12,000 257
257.35.
0.35.
okay.
Support. And the last question from Mr. Kamara is that Mr. Kamara admitted that he was being paid transport allowance before this commission.
Mr. Kamara talk na fi nangu na ne mom dañ ko di transport allowance.
And then the council went ahead and was giving him money to hire a car.
Nena council ñu dal di jox ko xaalis pour mu mëna dem luwas wala mu luwas moto.
Now, what is your take in council giving Mr. Kamara to hire a car? Is it in line? Is it in accordance with the financial manual or the Finance and Audit Act or the Local Government Act or your policy? We just want to know.
Lu ñu bëgg xam fofu moy lolu mom yow ban taxaway nga am fofu ne lolu warna wala dafa anda ak financial act wala dafa anda lo xamni audit act wala dafa nek yow sa xalaat sa bop. Chairperson.
The national audit kera bi ñoo def seen exit bi.
That national audit the day they were doing their exit. That was the very day I became aware of that.
Te foog naa ñoom ñu ngi maa dégg.
And I think they are hearing me.
The bés boobu tam la ko Bathily stop.
And that very day, that was the day Mr. Batchily stopped him.
Te moom dafa insist on sax ne force di ko stop.
And he was insisting that by force he will not stop it. It will not be stopped.
So national audit gis ne the problem buñ gis mooy ne sax.
And the problem that was discovered by national audit was that
gisuñ fu mu rentee moto.
they don't see where he was renting a vehicle.
Speak to the people.
Guy gisuñ fu mu rentee moto.
They don't see where he was renting a vehicle.
So Bathily was advised li moom si suma kanam la suma office.
This was in my presence in my office. Batchily was advising him.
Straight away Bathily ne ko dama ko stop tey.
And straight away Batchily told him that he will stop it from today.
The national audit ñu ngi maa dégg bés boobu lañ ko stop.
And that was the very day it had been stopped. And I know the national audit are hearing me.
Musuma yëg ne ñu ko fay loolu.
And that was the very day I was aware. I'd never been aware that he was being paid.
How much every week? How much every day? 3,000.
And I don't know every week or every day 3,000.
Now, Mr. Batchily, were you aware that the former Director of Finance was paying himself that amount, or did you approve it? Because there is no way Mr. Kamara would have the money without your approval.
Yes, I did approve it based on the fact that in council, like at the time I joined the council, mostly the CEO, the mayor, and the director of finance, they are allocated official vehicles. So based on the fact that he wasn't having one, and then he was saying he was coming all the way from the combos, so that was the basis on which I approved it.
But was it based on any regulation or law?
No, like I say, you know.
That is the only reason.
Yeah,
but do you think that was right for you to have done that?
Okay, if you look at like all councils.
No, Mr. Batchily, do you think that was correct to have been given Mr. Kamara, is it weekly or daily 3,000 to hire a car?
No, it was not daily or weekly, I think. Well, monthly, I think.
No, monthly.
Monthly.
Please allow the mayor to answer.
It wasn't monthly.
It wasn't. No.
According to
but the records
national
are here, Mr. Batchily.
According to the national
audit. The records are here.
I'm thinking it was on a monthly basis, not on a daily basis or weekly. That's just what I think.
But why should you, as CEO, even allow that payment to be made? Where have you seen it in your guidelines, in the law that allows you to take that decision?
Ma, can I say something?
Yes. And why didn't you? Sorry, let me just finish. And why didn't you discuss this at the level of the mayor or the council?
See, can I go?
Because this is a decision that has to deal with a senior officer in the council.
Yes.
And these are supposed to be allowances.
Yes.
And there is clear guidelines as to the payment of allowances. Did you follow any of those guidelines to pay him if you have to consider that amount as an allowance? But because what is in his statement, in his own statement, he admitted that he was being paid transport allowance. So what was the purpose of the transport allowance?
Well, that shouldn't have been.
Huh?
That shouldn't have been.
Yes.
Yes,
Lord Mayor, thank you.
She's my office.
Yes.
In my office,
National audit Baheli.
when the national what national audit have said,
Mr. Bachili li wax fi loolu la fa waxoon mu ne.
and Mr. Bakili, what he said here is exactly what they have said there. That
Bara gi toog mu ne ko every month 3,000 laa la doon jox.
Kamara was sitting, he tell him that every month I used to give you 3,000.
National audit la ko do every month.
And national audit said
Do every month.
it's not every month.
Si suma kanam mu ngi toog
In my presence, he was
ne ko man lu ma
sitting,
sign.
Bachili is
It's
sitting.
every month 3,000.
And Bachili said, I will not sign. It's every month 3,000.
So how man naka nga ñëwee ba mu nekk every day or every week I don't know.
So I don't know how does it come up to it last becoming every week or every day.
So si la ko
I don't
national
know.
audit wax ne ko du loolu every day la or every week I cannot remember anymore. Story bi
So
dafa yàgga.
that was the way the time national audit tell them it's not like that every day or every week. But I cannot remember exactly.
Payment was there, but
So-
you didn't sign lu ma la every week. They did every month la sign, they did every week I'm signing. Lulu mom was there.
Yes, but there was disagreement that I sign it for every month, no,
So how
every
much
week.
manipulating?
There was disagreement, push and pull between them.
So it will be correct, Mr. Bachelor, to say that financial transactions were done in the council without the knowledge of the mayor. Is that correct?
Well, in some aspects.
Thank you. You can proceed.
Yeah, we didn't get your last question.
I said that would it be correct to say that there were some financial transactions that they used to do without the knowledge of the mayor? And he said sometimes yes. Is that your answer, Mr.
Yes.
Bachelor?
Yes.
Yes, they said it's one. So we take a break. We'll